creatives, how are you? Welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel. DeAgostini Collectibles Build the Moomin House, Box 22 Part 10. In this video we're going to complete issue 95 of the build. Let's go. With every stage of the build comes component parts and a magazine. These are the remaining components for stage for issue 95. So let's see what we're going to be doing. A few things to do. We've got some painting to do as well. So we've got to put windows and doors in, but we're not going to do that yet. Internal framing inside the wall, which is it's framing all of these. See, framing all those. But we've got to do some painting so it looks more like this one. See, we've just demonstrating that they've used like they've replaced some of the paneling with newer paneling and things like that there, just to ground it and just make it real. We'll be also putting our first door in, which we've not put a door in yet. We've only put the 3 windows in there on this one. You can see the glass as well. So, and once we've done all the work on here that we're going to do, we'll have 2 of these finished. The one over there that I've just showed you, and then this one be completely finished. So I think I put the I put all the internal frames on these as well, because you can see there. Put them all in, and it just lifts them. Without them, it kind of looks like that, and with them, it really does work, really good. So yeah, we'll have 2 of these done. 2 of the 4. There are only 4. There's these 2 slimmer ones, and then we've got 2 wider ones. So yeah, we've got quite a bit to do. We're going to start with painting, randomly choosing some of the panels and painting them. I can't remember if I used masking tape, I'm not really sure. Then we're going to put the internal, then we're going to put the doors and windows in, and then we're going to put the internal frames in. And yeah, and then after that, we're going to put some more of these, what do they call them, decorative carding. You see, we're going to start putting them vertically on the house, like around staircase levels and things like that there. So so we've got quite a bit to do in this. So yeah, it's looking really good. So I'm going to prep this desk for painting, and we're going to be picking random. I'm going to bring the other one over just as a reference for myself, just to make it sort of evenly done. Yeah, so grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy. So I've got everything laid out the way I want it to be. I did spill my water, as you can see. I did spill my water, so I'm just having a look just to kind of randomly pick out sections that I'm going to paint. So let's see, I'll start here, and I will probably do it on time lapse because it's going to take a while to do. Yeah, so that's the sort of, that's what we're kind of looking at there. Just picking out random boards. It gives it a sense of realism as well. Well, it looks real anyway, like, but it just a bit more. So I'm going to time lapse it. put the doors and windows in, and I've brought this one over here as a reference. This will be the first door we put in. So what I'm going to do is, let's just check how the door opens. Right, I'm going to put glue around here, here and here, possibly at the bottom as well, and then I'm just going to push them in. So that's how I'm going to do them. I'm going to do the door first. It's our first door that we're going to be doing. We've not done a door before, so I need to get some cocktail sticks out. This is really good, really good part. Slide up a bit. So I've got a reference here to see how I put the other ones in. It's been a while since I did put the other ones in, but let's do this now. So I don't want to put too much glue on. Just enough to, I think that porch, yeah, it pushes right in as well. Just gonna reposition my hands so I can get that side without touching the glue. Quite a delicate operation. Okay, right, so we need to spread the glue around. So I'll start off here. So we don't want to undo all our good work by making a mess of this. Okay, hold it like that. Whoa! It is quite difficult to hold now. I've got glue on all four sides. Let's see. Spread this glue around like that. I don't want thick glue. I don't know how to hold it. Maybe on its side like that, so it's not touching. Do the top part. My hands are shaking because I don't want to do it wrong. Okay, so I've got all the glue spreaded around. Spread around, not spreaded. That's not proper English. So I'm just going to drop this door in now. Let's clear off some of that glue. Yeah, so it's in. It is in. Just making sure it's pushed down. So yeah, that is the door in. I just want to look at the back just to see how messy it looks. Oh, it looks fine actually. Looks fine. So I'm gonna leave that to dry, and then I'll work on the windows. But yeah, that's the door in. As you can see, the door still works. I'm going to work on the next two windows together. So 80, let's move that. 80 goes this side, and 78 goes this side. I used a couple of weights just to hold that down, and now it's fixed firmly in place. So window 80, we can take the sticker off now. And what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to put some glue on one side like this. And then I'm going to move the glue around the same glue, because it's a little more challenging when I put it on all sides at the same time. So I'm going to do it like this. So we spread it up and down like that. Just make sure we got it all spreaded around, and then any of the excess glue we can move on to the next section, which is here. So we're not using too much glue and overclogging everywhere. So you see, just move it around and then keep turning it. So I just put my fingers all on that glue then. Yeah, it's hard to avoid. So just keep moving it around like that. Take any of the excess glue, and then when we run out, we just put more glue on. Like that. And just keep spreading it around like that. Spreading it around till we get it at the bottom there. So we're not overusing the glue, and we're not making it too difficult to hold on to. So I'm just going to push it through there. Just wiggle it a little bit. It's a little bit tight actually. It is a little tight. Ooh. That is a little tight. I'm going to try it on this side. Because they're both the same size holes. Just got to. Yeah, it's very tight. I should have set that off. I should have test fitted it before I put it in. So you can just kind of push it in place. It's gone in on one side but not the other. Yeah, I probably should have test fitted it. Should have done that. Try and get it to line up. Yeah, all the details are coming off now because I'm. There we go. There we go. Got it in. I can stick all those missing pieces back in again. I'm gonna have to put weight on there. I have to put a weight on there to hold it down like that. Now I'm gonna test fit this. Get that on there. I'm gonna test fit this. It's quite tight, isn't it? It's quite tight. Yeah. It is quite tight, but I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. I just need to trim it on this side here. Once this one's dry, because this one's in, I just need to hold it where it's supposed to go, because I don't want it popping out. But yeah, it is quite tight on some parts. But let's close this door. Yeah, I'm just going to hold this down, and then I'll stick the detailing that came off. I'll stick that back on. Right, ready for the next window now. Got this one in, no problem. I've test fitted this one. This will work now. This is window 78. 78 is supposed to go in there, and 80 is supposed to go in there. It doesn't matter. They're both the same size. I've test fitted that, so I'm going to put some glue. Make sure I've got a cocktail stick, which I do there. So I'm going to start by putting glue on the top. I think that might be upside down. Is that window upside down? Yeah, I think I put that window in upside down. Not to worry. Yeah. I might be able to take it out and put it back in. Yeah, in my haste to try and get it to fit, because it's PVA glue, I should be able to pull it out and put it back in, which I will do off camera, turn it the right way around, because proper schoolboy error that is. Putting windows upside down. Okay, just hold that there, like that. Bit more glue on here. Yeah, because I was struggling to get it in. Just hold it there and there. I was struggling to get it in, so when I finally got it in, I didn't realise that it was upside down. Not to worry. Right. So it goes that way around. And it slots straight in because I measured it. I redid it. Let's hold that there. Yeah, I'll push this window out and I'll put it back in. If I can push it out, I might not be able to. Yeah, if I can't push it out, I'll just leave it in the way it is. I'm not overly fussed. I mean, if I can cut the glue on the back, push it out, put it back in, I'll do that off camera. If I can't, I'll just leave it. So I'm fine with that. So the next window that's going in is this bay window here, this really thick one. So that's going to be good. Just going to leave that to dry. Time for this bay window now. I've had to shave a lot of this away so that the bay window fits in. So it's all done in the background now. So I'm just seeing where I need to. I think I need to put glue on. I'm going to put glue inside the frame itself. Just makes it easier, so I don't have to work out where it needs to go on the window itself. So I'm just keep turning it. Get it the right way up, and then I've got to put glue here as well, here, 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 and then I've just got to slide it in like that. Fits in perfectly now. Then we've got a lot of excess glue here to get rid of. But it fits in perfectly, which is what I wanted. As you can see, the bay window fits in perfectly. There's a little gap there, I might be able to fill it. Then we've got this one. This is the last window. I've not test fitted it yet, so I'm just going to. We can just. Remember, that's the way up it goes. I'm probably going to have to shave some of the sides off to get that one in. But I'm going to leave this one to dry first. But yeah, it's looking really well. It really is. It's fitting in perfectly. Ready to lay the last window in. There we go. Let's drop it in. right way up might be helpful. There. It's in. I can glue that back on, no problem. It's just getting the initial window in. Now, I'll glue this back on. Once it's dry, I'll come straight back. So I've got all the windows in now. As you can see, there's the top one, the bay window there, and the two with the door in the middle. Just going to close the door. So the next thing we've got to do is carefully, we've got to put the window frames on this side in. It covers up all this, all the mess. It covers it all up, and same, we've got them for the door as well. So I'm just going to sit that down and leave it to dry. We're going to put the door and the window surrounds in place. So I've got to turn this over. Very gentle with it because of windows like that. I'm going to start at the bottom here. I'm going to put the surrounds on. I'm just working out which way around they go. Yeah, they go that way, like that. So I just need to put some wood glue on them and then stick them in place like that, and it just frames them nicely, pun intended, by the way. So just going to work through these. I've got one for the door as well, which is here, which I may, yeah, that was there, like that. Yeah, it's going to look really good. Just seeing how that goes in place. If it goes like that, yeah. So I'm going to start off with this window here. Put some glue on the back. Just working out which way around it goes. I think it goes that way around, not that way around, because that's got indentations on it. I don't know which is the right way around. Small window frame. Draw dotted lines on the window frames with a pencil. Ah. Yes, I'll do that first, shall I? Let's get that window, that glue lid back on. Don't want it to dry out. We don't need to do, oh yeah, we do one on there as well, and here. So I'm going to turn that round so it's on the safe way round. I'm going to find a lid to the knife, because top to the knife, because I don't want to accidentally put my hand on it. So get a hard pencil. I've got 3H here. Get my ruler. So it says we've got to draw a line across there. That's not very good. It's not very, very good. Let's try that again. I've got a line there. here. This is square. Yeah, you've got to put a line on there so it's like it was separate pieces of wood put together, giving that impression. So I'm ready to glue them now. I'm just going to turn this over really gently. And get the first window in. So I need to move all them. Put some glue on here. Line it up properly. And that's the first one in place there. Looks very good. Right, crack on with the next one. Yeah, they're going on well. Next one is this, the bay window, which is the square one there, to go there. Bit more glue because it's a bigger surface. It just cleans up all that, you know, all the glue that's there, and yeah, it just covers up all the ugliness of the glue and stuff like that. Put a weight on it just to kind of hold it in that middle section. Just turn it that way. That. Oops, has to balance. And I have another one I'm going to put there, just to keep that curve there. And then I'll come back, I'll do this top window, and then I'll do the door frame. Let's continue with the windows. So this one is the top. The very top window. Slide it down a bit. Yeah, I have enough glue on there now. So I just need to position it. Slide it into place. Yeah, that's fit perfectly. Perfect fit. So we're just got to put the door frame on. So I just need to take another look at that. I will probably have to put weights on it as well to hold it down, because this is plastic, it's not cardboard. That. Seem to have a ugly side with dots of paint on it. That will be the back of it, and then I've got a clean side, which is good. So I'm just going to put glue on the ugly side like that. And I'll have to use weights on it just to hold it in place. It's flexible plastic, like a credit card or something. It's slightly thicker than a credit card though, debit card. Just get the excess glue off my hands and then sit it into place where I want it. So I want it there, like that. Yeah, that's where I want it. So I need to sit a weight in the middle and one at the bottom. Probably one in the middle there, like that. And then I've got a heavier weight to put in the middle, so we keep that curve going. Oh, that's pushing it down, I don't know. Let's see. I'll press it down with my hand while it dries. Yeah, the windows are all complete now. The internal window framing. Oops. Turn it this way. The door works. Pulls in like that. Flip it over. Yeah, I'm really happy with that, how it's turned out. Next thing we've got to do, we've got to get the decorative card strips again. So we've used some off this, but we're going to be using these. We're going to use, I think we're going to use two. Yeah, we're going to use two of these 8mm ones, which are these ones here. So I just need to cut a couple of them off, and then I'll bring the house back. I'll put double-sided tape on before I bring the house back. So that's the two that we need. Which are here. So I need to put some double-sided tape on them. Here's the dreaded double-sided tape that I don't like. So I just need to put it on there. That. probably centre it more. Like that. I'm going to do the peeling of it off camera because it can take quite a while. So I'm just going to turn it over and trim it. So it's an exact fit. Once I've got it peeled off the other side, I'll bring the house back, and you may or may not be able to see what I'm doing. I'm going to try and position the house so you can. I know you may not be able to see this properly, but it's here. See where this banister is? The strip's going round here and all the way to the edge, to this corner here. So you may be able to see some of it, but not all of it. So I'm just going to, it's going to be a bit fiddly to get it in. But I will show a picture of what I'm doing. So strip goes right in there. I can get it down. So it is fiddly to do, but I don't want to keep handling the double-sided tape because it'll lose its stickiness. So just try and get it into the gap where I want it. If it'll go down the side of the staircase, I mean, it may not want to. Right, there it is. It's in position. So I'm just going to feed it around the staircase like that. There. Oop. And feed it around like that. See if I can use something just to push it in place. Like a screwdriver or something just to press it on to the wall. Like that. And then you've got to bend it and then cut it at the corner. Just going to make sure it's on properly. Just bend it around that corner. Like that. There. You can see it seems to be coming off a little bit. It's just I can't turn the camera in a position where you're going to see it. See if I lift the camera up that way. No. So the next one is up here, which you're not going to be able to see either. So I'm going to put it in where it's supposed to go. I'll show you a picture anyway because I can't I'm not going to be able to show you exactly where it goes. See, there. Just going to hold it with a screwdriver. Just get it in the correct position. And let it fold around. Let's just push it up a bit. And then I'm going to trim it. And I'll show you a picture of it as I'm doing it, because so you can see what I'm doing because of the angle. But yeah, I've got them both in place, as you can see. So that's really all we needed to do with the strips, which I'm really happy about. So I can push this one up. Alright, that's it, it's done. What I'll do is I'll bring the camera down so you can see. The lighting's not great because the house is obscuring. That's the strip there, as you can see, folded around to there, and then the strip below is there. Just pull out a little bit so you can see. Just need to push that up a bit. There we go. There. That's that strip in place, and that strip in place there. And zoom out, so you can get a better look at the house with the strips, and then the side strips, which you can see have been done here. That's a bit of light. And just turn it around. You can see I've got some of the furniture glued in. As you can see, that dresser, that sofa. So then we've got this. So we've got these all glued in. And this character's glued in as well, because that's where she's supposed to be. Move up to the next floor, we've got Moomin Troll there. That's glued in. That's all glued in the mirror. And then we'll go above and we've got Snork Maiden there. So yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. So that's a look at the strips there as we put them in, you know, in the stairwells. That completes issue 95 of the build and completes box 22 of the build. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.